And I think I'm talking too fast, so I am going to go. Thank you very much. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Herf here, back on the Duel Entertainment channel, and today we got a how to build Thunder Dragons video, kind of coupled with the how to play Thunder Dragons video. So through this, I'm going to be breaking down where you can find all of the cards in the deck. Certainly, the ones that I'm playing like more than one of, obviously, are the cards that I generally play. You can check out the how to play video for my actual list. But this is just kind of all of the cards that I've seen. We can actually add Lancia too. So we can kind of just add all of these cards in here, and then we're going to talk about which ones are core, which ones are kind of a flex spot. So to start off with, I think we should just start off with the core of the deck, right? Now that I have all of these kind of in here, I can kind of cut all of them and kind of bring them up. So I would say that this is probably the absolute bare minimum you can get for the main deck. Levianeer, we can check how to obtain. So this is either in Infinite Ray or Selection Box Mini 2. So this is a main box as well as the mini selection box. So it's a sort of expensive, especially to get 3 of. However, you can get by with 2 if you play Melody. So Melody, I'm just going to talk about at the same time as Levianeer because this is a rank 4 or a level 45 Seto Kaiba reward, just the regular, Dual Monsters one, not the angsty one. But yes, this is it takes some grinding. However, you can grind to that for your for this and get the gems to buy your Levianeers. I think that's a pretty good trade-off, but I typically don't really run that card. Anyway, so Hawk is going to be in Dark Dimension. So this is the same box as Alistair was released in. It's a really good card. So it's a main box ultra rare. It's kind of expensive. So far we have 6 main box ultra rares. I'm gonna barf. This is a ticket. So how to obtain? Okay, so it's not actually only obtainable through winning a duel. It's also obtainable through the Train Your Karibo tickets, and I can't remember what other tickets, but I know the Train Your Karibo ones for sure. So you can get this one approximately once a month and farm for them by beating this dude. Honestly, he's pretty easy to beat. Just smack him around. Check the farm decks. Pretty much any of those will beat this little punk. Anyways, continuing. Not gonna rip on him for too much longer. Not related cards. I lied. No, please stop. Thank you. This one's in Future Horizon. This is kind of a meh box, so it's pretty important. You just can kind of snipe this, hopefully with a super rare deal. But you're gonna need one of him. You don't need any more than one, so hopefully that's not too bad for you. And then Thunder Dragon Roar, I believe, is a ticket. Why do I keep clicking that? Is a ticket as well. Oh, this is a level up reward. And yeah, so you level this guy up, the Dark Side Dimension, Mokuba, and yeah, so that's how you level. So you can level this guy up while you farm for the darks. So that's probably the most efficient way to do it. As well, you'll be getting all the gems for your Levianeers and your Hawks. So hopefully that kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. So for your Lightsworn package, you either play 2 Raidens or you play 1 Raiden and 1 Lila. So if you want to know about Lila, why do I keep clicking that? For the love of God! All right, so this is either in Primal Burst, which is a very old box. Actually, fun fact, I got Lila on the 69th pack on Primal Burst. Pretty nice. So selection box as well. This selection box is a pretty decent investment for new players since it has Cosmic, Wall of Disruption, as well as Lila if you want to play this deck. So it's not the best idea, but it's not the worst idea. And then Charge and Raiden are both in Judgment Force, as well as Selection Box number 4, which was the most recent one. So if you're going in for Book of Moon, stuff like that, you'll get this along the way as well. And then Judgment Force is the same box as the new good Blue Eyes support, like the newest Blue Eyes support, which was Sage and the Spirit Dragon. So that is nice, pretty convenient if you're also trying to build Blue Eyes. And then Skullmeisters are in pretty much every ticket ever. And it's in the card trader, as well as it was in this event from ages ago. So very accessible, very easy to get. I probably need to upgrade this guy to get 3 Prismas, but oh well. I'll do that later. Lupine, how do you get this guy? I have no idea. So he's in Blazing Rose. It's the same box as Black Rose Dragon and Vermilion Dragon mech, I believe. Let's save the deck and we can actually go look at it. Save. And then we will actually go look and see. I think this box actually has. Oh, oops. I actually got rid of one. I think this box actually has an insane amount of value. If I'm remembering. Yes. Yeah, so it has Black Rose Dragon and Vermilion Dragon mix. So 2 of the best generic synchros in the game in this box. Definitely worth going into. Oh, as well as World Legacy Clash, which is a pretty good generic spell. You'll also get Subterrors along the way, which are kind of a bad deck right now, but fun to play as well. As well as you get Metaphys, which is kind of a bad deck, but I don't know. I mean, you get a lot of stuff while you're going for that, because you're going to need Vermilion as well. So you just kind of kill multiple birds with 1 stone, which is very nice. So Charge the Light Brigade, same box as Raiden. The Judgment Force with all the Blue Eye stuff, very easy. We just said Vermilion Dragon mech is in the same box as Aloof Lupine, which was the Blazing Rose. So that's pretty easy to get. And then Onimaru. Why did I click that again? How to obtain Aerial Assaults. This is the Purgatrio box. It's only a rare, so hopefully you can get it pretty early on and not at the weirdly bottom of the box. Heretics. This is an infinite ray, so Heliopolis is an infinite ray along with Legionnaire, so hopefully you can get them kind of at the same time. And I believe this guy actually is in infinite ray as well. So yeah, so a lot of the deck is actually in infinite ray. So I said I would consider like most of the deck being in infinite ray, as well as the Judgment. No, this isn't Judgment Force. This is Dark Dimension. So those are the 2 biggest ones you're going to have to go into, are those 2 main boxes. However, there are a lot of smaller escapades you will have to go on. And then Dweller, again, will be another card that you're going to have to go into. So Dweller and Bouncer are both in the newest mini box, which is the Photon of Galaxy, which is a pretty good box. I mean, really, you're just getting those 2. And then Adrius, Keeper of Armageddon, is in which box is this in? Shark Fang. So, okay, to be fair, Adrius, least important, in my opinion. You can cut him pretty easily. And then Diamond Direwolf, you're going to get here in Voltage and Metal. I would highly suggest a Diamond Dire if you don't have it. It's not the end of the world, but it's very nice when you have it. So, for some other tech options to replace some cards with, so Skullmeister, if you don't want to get Skullmeister or you have other cards, all of these are going to be in the similar playing field. So Sphere Karibo, which you can get, which is the first main box, Ultimate Rising or Selection Box Volume 1, as well as the bundles. The bundles do be saving money. And then another one is Artifact Lancia. Artifact Lancia is a really good hand trap. That's maybe less good right now, but might be increasing in value with the addition of like more Thunder Dragons in the metagame, as well as if Invoke Neos is ever relevant, as well as Ritual Beast if they're ever relevant. Lancia is going to be an amazing card versus all of those decks. Future Horizon and Selection Box Volume 4, the most recent Selection Box. If you're, again, going for those Book of Monies, they'll be there pretty easily. As well as the last one we haven't talked about is DD Crow. So DD Crow is in Shining Hope. This kind of is for new players. It's going to be kind of hard to get this one as well. So I would say this is probably the least important out of all of them, because the most recent selection box will have Light Sworns as well as Lancia. So that's pretty good, especially if you don't have a lot of tickets with Skullmeister. So I'm saying if you're buying this deck fresh, the selection box is actually pretty good to go into, as well as, and then the two main boxes you're going to really have to go into are the Shining Ray, or Infinite Ray, not Shining Ray, as well as the Dark Dimension. So that's pretty much how you build it, where you're going to find all of the cards, as well as a few different tech options if you don't have some. So like if you don't have Diamond Direwolf, just put in Adrius, stuff like that, 1-for-1s. If you don't have Onamaru, just put in Adrius. I definitely would highly suggest getting Vermilion though. It's very, very good card, kind of core to a lot of the strategies, because you got the Thunder Dragon Dark along with Raiden, which is going to be a free search, which is really nice. And so I think that just most wraps it up. We're playing level duplication, by the way. Copy the levels. It's really awesome. So yeah, I will see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that wonderfulness. Yeah, and make sure you check out the Discord. We got free new player help. That's how you sign up for tournaments as well. And then in addition to all of that, we have the Twitch channel, which is where we host the tournaments, which are $2 entry fees on Mondays for Battlefish Prime. All of the payment goes straight into the prize pool, which is super great. As well as we have the damage step the first Sunday, pretty much the first weekend of every month, which is like a $300 or $400 cash prize because everybody pays in $5, which is amazing. So make sure you join all those, as well as we do have free tournaments as well, which are $10 cash prize. And I think I'm talking too fast, so I am going to go. Thank you very much, and I will see you all later. Have a wonderful day.